Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals, come to you live from somewhere on planet freaking Earth, and we're going to be talking about the shit show that Donald Trump has created for crypto, for the stock market. And is this a good thing long term, or is this a bad thing, or is this dumb, just a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction? And we're gonna get back up there, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm freaking doing right now. And also too, we got some good news for the Doge. We got some good news for Bitcoin. I hope it's good news, and we're gonna be talking about that much more. I almost said a bad word. I almost said the B word by accident. Yeah, overall, crypto's frustrating right now. This is not what we expected. We're expecting things to go up, things to be a little bit more positive. It's not panning out. It's freaking not panning out the way that I expected it to be, the way you expected it to be. And we're going to talk about what is the direct correlation between freaking tariffs, and what's going on. Okay, so yeah. This is just kind of a coming to Jesus kind of video, okay? So don't forget to smash the freaking likes like crazy. Don't forget to show some love. And you can go down there and give a super thanks. Looks like that, guys. Show some love out there. And I know a lot of people have been talking about Trump and the tariffs. Everyone's like, toot the horn. I'm going to take basically a little bit of a different take on there. Just my opinion, okay? My freaking opinion, not financial advice. So as you all know, here in Asia, the stocks are basically tanking because Trump's tariff shock U.S. trade partners, sending Asian markets lower. To be expected, okay? But the reality is they've been doing it to us for a long time, and we've been taking it up the patootie from these other countries who have been gouging us with tariffs. And it's time to freaking, send it back at them, And from my perspective, this is just a ploy by the Donald Trump to send the first shot across the bow to kind of say, hey, we're not going to take this anymore. And if you're going to, we're going to be talking about what countries are charging us and what we're reciprocating back with in a second. But you'll see that, this is a real freaking eye-opener for me too. I did some research, and I saw that some countries are charging like 90% tariffs on stuff that the U.S. is buying from there. And what the heck is that? You know what I mean? So we're gonna be talking about that. So the first thing in your face is the complete absolute poo-poo schmata crap show called crypto right now. It's down like a mother. Not good. It's not freaking good, guys. It's down like crazy. I mean, if we go to the Bitcoin returns right now, you can see that April's up 0.8%. Let me give this a minty refresh, just making sure out there. And typically, April's are supposed to be good months for crypto. You see, if we go back, the mean average is 2.81. Average is 12%. So hopefully, it's still the 3rd of April. We still have some time, titty time down. We can see some pumpage. But right now, it's a big crap show. Okay, nothing's really doing much out there. Fear and greed is like people are scared right now. People are freaking scared. Okay, freaking out. I mean, people are running to the hills, pulling their hair out. What the heck is going on? We're seeing the total market cap right now is 2.68 trillion. Ouch. Out there. Fear and greed for all cryptos is 24. Altcoin season, no, not going to happen. It's still Bitcoin season. So, and I believe that when altcoin season happens, and it will happen, it always happens, that the altcoins are going to rip like crazy. And you can see, look, XRP down like 13% in 7 days. Nice. I'm not happy. I got a big bag, a big freaking bag, sold the house, sold the wife, didn't sell the kids, of course, but sold the wife for sure. And that's down. Look at Doge down 16.26%. It's nasty out there. It's nasty. But this is really, if you take a look, there is a buying opportunity here. If you buy XRP now and it goes back to where it was a week ago, you'll be up 13.61%. Like, just go figure that. Okay? Yeah. XRP 204. Okay? Yeah. You know, like I said, if you take a look at XRP pulls the brakes, reversal attempt after sharp drop. XRP faces heavy selling from the 223 mark, crashing down to 1984 before buyers bought again. Okay, so we can see here that it went down to below $2, guys. Doge 1651. What can I say? Also down. Okay. Okay. This is the reciprocal tariffs. Okay, you can see here the list. I mean, it goes on. I mean, Chile 10%, not too bad, right? 26 for Israel. Who stands out? Look at Vietnam, 46%. This is the tariffs we're charging Vietnam now. Okay, 46%. 36% for Thailand. Sri Lanka, 44% member. They export mainly tea. Okay. Singapore, 10% is in line. Indonesia, 32%. Cambodia, 49%. Switzerland, 31%. Ooh, nut kick for Switzerland. South Korea, European, United Kingdom, 10%. European Union, 20%. So that's what's going on out there. You know, you can see because of that, breaking crypto markets have now erased 200 billion market cap since this, since the tariffs have been announced. Like it's sucky. Now here, this is something. Look at this. Okay, China. U.S. discounted reciprocal tariffs 34%. Tariffs charged to the U.S. So this is what China is charging the U.S. now. Okay, look at Vietnam. What the heck are they thinking? They're charging the U.S. 90% tariffs. So we're reciprocating. We're kicking you in the nuts out there. Get it? 46%. Taiwan, 64% of what they're charging us. They're also getting kicked in the nuts at 32%. Okay. What other craziness out there? Look at Thailand. 72% is what they charge us. Nut kick, and we're only charging 36%. What else? 60%. South Africa, we're charging 30%. Get it? Bangladesh, they charging 74%. Like, what are you guys thinking? 37% is what we're putting that in your face out there. Let's see. Singapore, they're cool. 10, they charge us 10. We charge 10 back. Love, feeling the love there. Israel, 33%. We're charging 17%. What else? What craziness? Pakistan, 58%. Boom, in your face, 29%. What other craziness? Look at that. Madagascar. Where the heck is Madagascar? Anyone know where Madagascar is? Comment. They're charging 93%. OMG. We're charging you back 47%. Take that to the bank. Now, Myanmar, they just had that earthquake. I feel sorry for them. But they're charging us 88%. Crazy. And we're kicking it back at them at 44%. Sorry about the timing, Myanmar. Laos. 95%. You know, Cambodia, who charges 95%? And we're kicking back at them in your face, 48%. It is what it is, bros. Botswana. I think that's in Africa, right? 74%, we're charging 37%. So that's what's going on. So, you know, some people are like crying a river and saying, oh, geez, it's not fair. They've been doing it to us. They've been sticking it to us for a long time. Now we're sticking it back at them in your face, boys. And what's going to happen is people are going to freak out, panicking. Everyone's like going nuts. That's why the stock markets are dropping. A lot of these countries are going to reduce this. Like, I'm sure Vietnam's going to say, wait a minute, 90%? They'll probably drop it by half. And if that happens, this is going to go down by half. It's just a game, guys. This is Trump's way of saying, okay, now we're going to play ball. We're going to play the way you want to play, and we're going to make it hurt. And then what's going to happen is they're going to come to the bargaining table, and these countries are going to reduce their tariffs, and the U.S. will do the same thing, and everything will be happy. Happiness. Be happy. So the happiness is coming soon, but it just looks like a big, giant poo-poo spanner. Good news. Looks like the Trumpster passes the biggest tax cut in American history. Let's listen.
And now we're going to pass the largest tax cuts in American history, and that's where we're relying on Mike and John Thune. And we will not cut Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid benefit.
Yeah. So
And
that's
now we're
good.
going
That's
to
good
pass
news, right? But this good news is being overshadowed by the tariffs. Justin, 6 million trillion asset manager Fidelity launches retirement plan allowing direct crypto investments. That's good. This is also positive news for crypto. The tax cuts, this is positive, but having no impact. If we take a look at the charts, you can see here right now that XRP, it's come up a little bit, right? It's starting to, but it's still below this line here of resistance. That's around about $2.07. We're gonna get up there. You know, my take on it is very simple. Buy the dips, guys. This is just noise. Okay, it's noise. Donald Trump is making a lot of noise because he wants countries to come to the table and give a fair deal. That's all he wants, and he's pushing back. He's like being a bully right now, and it'll pay off. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was in this this beautiful triangle, and then this is where all the tariff stuff happened. We had a nice spike yesterday. We went as high as 88,000 yesterday. Wow, that's nice. We're coming back up. Buy the freaking dips. That's all I gotta say. Buy the dippy whippet. Buy the dips. So that's kind of what's going on, guys. Dogecoin, I think we hit the bottom. And this guy's saying he's expecting $2 by the end of April and May. A little bit too much hopium there, bro. If we get up to 50 cents, that's more likely, right? But $2, yeah, a little bit too much for me. Now, I like Ali. Ali's more down to earth, right? Ali's saying Dogecoin is a make or break it level. If 16 holds, a rally to 57s could follow. If it fails, a drop to 6 cents could be likely. Ooh, that's scary, guys. I'm hoping. Push the like buttons if you want the positive up to 57 cents. Good news, looks like XRP surpasses Bitcoin on Korean exchanges. In South Korea, XRP is valued at $50. What? Is valued at 50.17 USD, yet global exchange lists it much lower. The price cap is outrageous. Really? I don't believe that. I need to check that. I need to fact check that. Okay, this is from Eric Trump. Okay, and he's saying, look, Justin, Eric Trump, there's not a single thing that banks do that can't be done cheaper, better, and cheaper, more efficiently and faster on the blockchain. So it sounds like he's talking about XRP, right? Let's listen. Let's chime in. Okay, it's about a minute.
And that's what opened my eyes. I mean, I'm a hard asset guy. My entire life has been building real, hotels, golf courses, real estate buildings, right? Commercial buildings, etc. That's what I've done. If there's anybody's eyes who shouldn't have been open to the world of cryptocurrency, it was mine. Other than I realized the power that these banks had, and I realized how they were exerting that power, and they were canceling businesses all over our country. It was political. It was forced. They were targeting people that they didn't like. It wasn't fair. And then you realize that there's not a single thing that those banks do that can't be done better, cheaper, more efficiently, faster on blockchain. I mean, why is it that the modern financial system runs 9 to 5 Monday through Friday? Why is it, Maria, that if you want to go get a loan and you've been banking with a certain bank for 30 years, it would probably take you 100 days to go do it, and you'd be filling out antiquated paper forms? It doesn't make sense, right? And again, that's why I fell in love with crypto. And I truly believe that Bitcoin is one of the greatest stores of value, immediately liquid, an unbelievable hedge against real estate, and something we're really excited.
There you go. What do you guys think about that? I think he's talking about XRP. Okay, this is big. XRP decision day on April 16th, the final statement in the case against SEC will be delivered. After years of legal battles, the end game is close to an error. So, the 16th, we should see, the 16th of April, we should see SEC XRP appeal statement submission deadline. That's it. Okay? I think we're going to know. And guys, go check out my link to Blowfin, the best exchange where whales are made, cheap fees, sign-up bonuses, all that good stuff. Go check it out. Link is down there. Linkage. Guys, I really recommend that, if you are not trading, put your assets on a hardware wallet. Keep it safe. What else is coming? That's about it, guys. Go follow me on X, whatever. I appreciate it. Some people may not like it, this video. Some people may like it. If you like it, share, love. And if you hate it, you hate it. You hate it. You hate it. Look, OG got no neck. Look. OG got no neck. Look, I got no neck. Okay, I'll see you next one.